Hi friends, you're a little crooked there. Let me fix you. No, perfect. Stay right there. No, but in all seriousness, I am up at my parents' RV. I'm very lucky to be able to come up here for free because this is not something that I take lightly. I need my time to be in the woods, and yeah. Also, I just had a hummingbird like come right up to my ear. I think they thought that I was a flower. I am, but not one that you can get anything out of. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, a couple things. I am reading a new book, and I thought I would just open it up to a random page and see what begets us. So let's do this one. The book is called When God Was a Woman. Most authors who discuss the sacrifice of the king describe it as primarily a fertility rite, suggesting that his remains may even have been scattered over the newly sown fields. Though this perhaps may become the custom in later periods, one of the earliest recorded legends, that of the Sumerian goddess Inanna, written shortly after 2000 BC, probably a written record of even earlier myths and religious ideas, presented a different motive. In this legend, the sacrifice of the consort occurred when he was no longer willing to defer to the wishes, commands, and power of the goddess. This most ancient account perhaps reveals the earliest origins and reasons for the death of the male consort. Later, the ideas of fertility or expiation of sins may have eventually been embroidered about the custom to ensure or explain its continuation. The generally accepted explanation of the sacrifice of the kings as a fertility rite was probably a result of the fact that all legends available until recently told only of the grief of the goddess over the death of her son or lover. It was only upon the discovery and decipherment of the last fragments of the Sumerian legend which added the information that, although Inanna did grieve at the death, it had occurred as a result of her own wrath at the youth's arrogance, that we are now in a position to question the actual meaning and reasons for this ancient ritual and revise those generally accepted explanations. It may be helpful to examine the numerous accounts of the sacred marriage or the son lover as king and the position of the high priestess in several of the cultures of the Near East, to gain a deeper comprehension of the custom as it may have been originally known by learning of its various adaptations in the historical periods following the Indo-European invasions. Interesting. No, it's actually really interesting. This book is very smart, and the author Merlin Stone is just so brilliant, and I do find that books like this can be a very quite just information overload, but this was written really well, and I don't feel like I'm just being overwhelmed with stuff. Second thing is I got some American Spirits the other day, and look at how cute this pack is. I know this is not something that people really care to see. It's literally cigarettes, but sometimes I like a cigarette occasionally, once a day. Just kidding. But I really do like this box. It's just so pretty. American Spirits, if you're watching this, brand deal. Okay, I do have a little bit of a joint. Oh, I also got these St. James iced teas from St. James. It's a collab they have with Tarte, and it's their peach passion fruit green tea, and it's delicious. Also, guys, I haven't shaved my armpits in a hot minute. I can't be bothered to do it. I don't know why. I just don't want to. It's this book. It's making me reclaim my body hair. Not that I've never not reclaimed that. I'm a very hairy person. I don't know about you, but I'm a hairy girl. And yeah, interestingly enough, actually, I just watched a commercial for the first time where they were showing real body hair for women shaving. Weird. Also, this is kind of gross, but I have also been seeing commercials for period flow, pad commercials and stuff. But recently they were using a new word to describe what happens, and I'm not a fan of the word. I think a lot of people have a hard time with the word moist. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care.
Moisturize me.
Gush? No. What we're not gonna do is use weird, aggressive words to describe the blood flow. It's not. I have a very intense period. What I use the word gushing to describe my flow? No. And maybe there are women out there that would use it, but I don't think they would use it publicly. And I don't think we want to really, I don't think we really want a commercial that's like, gushing period, use these. Ew, I'm like the first person to be like, blood, period blood is beautiful. Like, I literally do spell work with my period blood. And I've also cursed people with my period blood. We'll save that for another video. But that is gross. That's just gross. Okay, let's do a little tarot pull for the day. Yeah. Here's my trusty, dusty cards. I love these cards, but they are so... they're just old. Just one card for the day, dear deck. Dear little deck, just give me one card. I actually already did a reading on TikTok. Oh, okay, well... I think it wants me to do another 3-card pull because it pulled out 3 cards, and that's what I did this morning. For my new TikTok account, I made a TikTok account just for tarot, and this is just because I like tarot. I want to do it for myself. Ooh. Okay. We have the 5 of Wands upright, the 5 of Swords upright, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, to me, I like to like read them off my like books that I have and stuff, but I also really like to just get like personal energy kind of information, and maybe it will resonate with you. If it doesn't, just let it go. I do think though, because with the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting this like a collective, okay, well, there's some of that collective energy for us. No, I'm actually really thinking that this is a combination of like, I think that this is definitely a time to slow down right now. These 2 cards are a lot of conflict. There's clarity in here, but this is obviously conflict. Like they're very conflicted. A lot of alone time could be necessary. If you are fighting with people, then alone time is necessary. It is time for you to pick up your shit and move yourself into a space where you can come back calm and collected. If you have to work in a group activity, this is like good for like work environments and stuff. But it will pay off. This is like good payoff energy. This is the full clarity, completion, like you have the garden, all the things. I would definitely make an effort to take 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, as much time as you can do, just to yourself, to really like check in with your emotions, to check in with your feelings, and get the clarity that's needed if you are in like a situation that you have other people you have to work with and they don't work well with others, or maybe you don't work well with others and you're trying to figure out how to do that. I would definitely advise. And then we have Queen of Pentacles, which I feel like is just further reinforcing that narrative that you will come out on top if you learn to communicate, understand others' perspectives, and realize that it's not always about you. It is sometimes, but these are definitely telling you, take the time that you need so you don't have to always make it about yourself. Okay, love that. I will also take the very lovely message from the deck because, yeah, I'm definitely like struggling a little bit with work stuff. I obviously have like really changed everything I've been doing. I'm trying to like niche down a little bit more when it comes to like TikTok and my social media presence. I do know that I want to niche towards boutique hotels, and I think that that's like a great place for me to angle towards, but at the same time I like so many things. I don't want to niche down, so I'm going to keep it like a bubble basically of things that I like and post those things, but mostly reach towards getting paid for hotel stays and content, because I just like, and restaurants if I can do it or whatever. Not that if I can do it, but if I want to, I'll just say it that way. It's been like a fun journey, but also like working like a normal job It's not for me. I'm just not built for it, guys. Like, I think that there are people in the world that are definitely built for like jobs and they're good at it and they function well. I am mentally not capable of it. Like, I can do things and I do have a job and I do have to work and do all the things, but it's not even that it's different than sex work or that I feel like I'm missing something. It's just work in general. I didn't want to do sex work. I don't want to do this. The only thing I want to do is just make cute content, and like, I don't even want to get I want to get paid for it because I want to make money. Obviously I want to have income, but my like actual dream is just to get married to someone that's like very, very wealthy. It's not even a dream. This is like foundational, concrete evidence that's going to happen for me. You just wait and see. But I feel like I need to marry someone that has like a good amount of wealth and is a very giving. Sorry, I don't remember what I was just saying, but my dream, my very realistic dream. Marry someone that's wealthy. Let them take care of me. I also am a very nurturing, giving person. I want a lot of things, but I don't want to work. I don't like working is just like, and it's a lot of people might hear that and be like, you have to work. No, I actually don't agree with that. I don't think that we were put here on this planet to work and to suffer. There's already so much suffering that we have to do that is absolutely out of our control. Working is actually in our control. And yeah, if it's something that like makes you be like, why doesn't she want to work? That's your limited belief, my dude, not mine. So keep it to yourself, because I'm not trying to have the negative energy there. But yeah, like even when it comes to like content creation, I love the idea of like going all around the world and staying at beautiful hotels and getting like gifted hotel stays or getting paid for it. But that's not the reason I do it. I do it because I really love doing it. It's fun for me. I'm good at it. I enjoy it. I like to see my pictures on other people's profiles if I like take pictures for their hotel or whatever. And yeah, I think that that's the mindset I have to keep in if I want the things that I want to happen, you know? And believe it without a doubt. Without a doubt. Anyway, this was just a little check-in video. And yeah, I hope you're having a great week. I am gonna go do some fun stuff with my bestie Lexi. Probably smoke a little weed first. And just vibe, because it's so beautiful up here. I'll go home tomorrow, but it's just nice to be up here, nice to not have to do anything, nice to just sit around and listen to the wind and the other old people here at the RV park. Definitely check out When God Was a Woman. If you're a man or a woman or a they or a gay, it doesn't matter. You should just check it out because it's a vibe. Yeah, I hope you have a great week. I'm trying to post weekly on YouTube, so this is my post for the week. Anyways, love you lots. Hope you have a great week. I need to stop saying anyways. I need a new word instead of anyways, because I'm over editing my videos for the past couple months. I'm like, I say anyways so much. Nevertheless, I almost said anyways again. Bon voyage, okay? We're starting with that. Love you guys. Bye!